everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. His government and its peace will never end. He will rule with fairness and justice from the throne of his ancestor, David, for all eternity. Welcome to our Christmas program. We are glad you are here. Our play is a mix of modern times and old, and it takes place the morning after Jesus is born. Now imagine, you are in Bethlehem the morning after Jesus is born. We are downtown Bethlehem at the newspaper office.
Our ratings are down, and we need a really big story so we can sell some newspapers. I've got a hunch. There's a really big story breaking.
Sure, there's a story. Bethlehem is packed to overflowing with the ancestors of David coming here to pay taxes and be counted.
Yeah, the roads are packed. Donkeys, camels, walkers, traffic is a mess. There's a no vaping sign in every hotel window. I bet some folks are going to find themselves out in the cold.
Sure, that's big news, but I'm convinced there's really big news out there. I've got a hunch, and you're going to see if my hunch is right. Now get going. Bryce, you go out in the fields and ask all the shepherds if they've seen anything unusual in the past 24 hours. Josh, you go to all the local inns, interview the innkeepers, check the marketplace, talk to some strangers in town. I just know there's an important story there that needs to be told. We've got to get it on the record. I want it for the front page. We've got a deadline to keep, so get going and do it now.
Check with the shepherds. What good was that? We all know they were busy watching the flocks by night.
Hey, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid? That's not the first time we've heard that in the last 24 hours.
What do you mean? Tell me more.
You won't believe what happened last night. I'll tell you, we were out watching our flocks when an angel of the Lord appeared.
There's so many inns in Bethlehem. All of them are full. So far, I'm getting nothing. Here's my last one to see if the innkeeper knows anything.
No room. Did you see no vacancy sign?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I did see the sign. I'm not looking for a room. I am a reporter from Bethlehem Times. I am hoping to ask you a few questions.
Really not. Are you doing politicians?
I just wondered if you noticed anything last night, anything unusual?
Now that you mentioned it, last night was like a typical evening. You know, Park Street's full of people. And I was singing away all night because we were so full. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there was one couple. Young woman was actually grab a title. So young lady. Really sweet.
Yes, I'd like to get that on record. Tell me more about them. What happened to them?
No, I felt sorry for them, so let them stay in the stable just outside the inn. Like, yes, they did, but they never heard a sound like angel singing. And there was this like really, really bright light. I woke up because it was so bright.
Family house, lying in a manger alone, a Savior King who had no home has come to heal our sorrows. Is there room in your heart? Is there Shepherds counting sheep at night, do not fear the glory light. You are precious in His sight. God has come to raise the lowly. Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart for God to write His story? You can come as you are, but it may set you apart when you make room in your heart and trade your dreams for His glory. Make room in your heart. Make room in your heart.
Chief, you were right. This is a big story.
This is no ordinary baby. Like the angel said, a Savior has been born, who is Jesus Christ the Lord.
We will never be the same. Oh, come let us adore Him. Oh, come let us adore Him. Oh, come let us adore Him. Christ the Lord. We'll praise His name forever. We'll praise His name forever. We'll praise His name forever. Christ the Lord. We'll give Him all the glory. We'll give Him all the glory. We'll give Him all the glory. Christ the Lord. For He alone is worthy. For He alone is worthy. For He alone is worthy. Christ the Lord. For He alone is worthy. Christ the Lord.
Let's go back to the station and get this on print. This has got to be the greatest story ever told. We might even have to run a second edition.
Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart for God to write His story? You can come as you are, but it may set you apart. When you make room in your heart and trade your dreams for His glory, make room in your heart for God to write His story. Thank you for coming to see our good news. Please join us in singing Joy to the World.